Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody. We did it. Come on with that.
Well, we are on location. We'll give you guys, everybody, just a few minutes for Sunsets with
Dan and Cindi.
Hey, oh, I see. They're watching.
They're watching.
Great.
Hey, welcome. Sign on.
Yes.
Glad to see everybody.
Yes.
You can always find us here on Saturday night. This is Sandy Patty
I'm eating.
Facebook. You go for it.
I am eating.
You can find me on YouTube as well. Sandy Patty YouTube channel. And Instagram is Sandy Patty P. And also on Twitter. So where can we find you? Oh, see?
DonPeslis at Instagram and Facebook. And tonight, again, we try to post inspirationally for you every day. Something practical, inspirational, and educational. But I am over the moon tonight.
Yes.
We are. Let's hold the plates up.
Yeah.
We are at one of our absolute favorite. This is NuNu's. We're at NuNu's Mediterranean Cafe in Oklahoma City.
You guys. So,
and
I
tell them a little bit.
grew up loving Greek food.
Yes.
Because we had Greek families in our church in San Diego. And so they introduced me to amazing Greek food. And you grew up in a Greek family.
Yes, in Huntington, West Virginia. But let me say this as so, and you take a minute and eat there a little bit, hon, and eat some of your hashway. What we've got are grape leaves tonight with tzatziki, grape leaves, which are like
cucumber sauce.
It's like little, they're like little meat patties rolled in grape leaves with a cucumber tzatziki. There is a chicken kebab that Sandy has. Here's kafta with a K, kafta, which is sort of like the Lebanese version of meatloaf, but it's a log. Then there's hashway, which is the rice with the kafta in it. Here is hummus, which is chickpeas, but it's very protein, wonderful dip, and the pita bread. And then this is tabbouleh, which is sort of a parsley salad, a cucumber parsley salad, kind of the green.
It's so good.
Oh, it's so good. But I grew up, and I'm having, this was a full plate of grape leaves when I sat down.
They're my fave.
But my Aunt Jo, so my family was Greek. But the Greeks one married Italian, one married Heinz 57, one married Lebanese. Well, Uncle Philip, the Lebanese uncle, sent my Greek Aunt Jo to Lebanon 4 times to learn to cook.
That's awesome.
And this NuNu's, a 3rd-generation restaurant in Oklahoma City. Clayton, the grandson, now runs it with his partner Bradley. They do fantastic. Typically, we'll come on Wednesdays and get this sampler platter and get through our rehearsals Wednesday night. But NuNu's, NuNu.
Thomas is going to put up the link
NuNu's,
just so you can take a look at it.
NuNu's.com, right?
If you have
Isn't
not,
that it?
NuNu's.com.
NuNu's.com.
NuNu'sCafe.com.
NuNu's Cafe, yes.
If you've not had Mediterranean food, because Mediterranean diet is
yes,
really acclaimed for being one of the healthiest.
yes.
But if you've not had it, give yourself just permission to try something. It is so good. We love it.
So healthy.
So
for
thank
10
you,
years
NuNu's.
running.
Well, so here we are, sitting outside, doing our TV show with NuNu's. So there you go. What else? How can we find you on?
Well, the Mediterranean diet has been the healthiest for 10 years running. So you can look up the research. This isn't Dan and Cindi making it up.
Nope.
This is a Canizo moment early. That this way of eating, we need to do this at least, and we do a lot. And God rest her soul, Betty Fair, our nanny, who was Armenian. So she would also make her rice pilaf, which the Lebanese call hashway. And Sandy makes the rice pilaf, which is glorious.
It's incredible.
But we're going to eat.
I say so myself.
We're going to eat tonight and talk and celebrate. I'm going to eat the hummus here. Oh, so good.
So good. Olive oil.
Let's get that.
It's just incredible. Your Aunt Jo, when she would make tabbouleh.
Yes.
This is where I learned that kitchen shears are a real thing.
Yeah, tell them.
So for tabbouleh, you have to cut up a lot of parsley, and parsley is very hard to cut up.
Thin.
Really thin, really fine. She used kitchen shears, and she just held it by the stalk and just cut it.
Oh.
And it was such a great idea.
Oh,
so there you go. So opa, right? Is that what you say?
That's exactly right. That means in Greek, the guys in the restaurant just burned their eyebrows off lighting the Greek cheese. Opa means I just lost.
Opa. It means this is so good.
It means wow, fantastic.
And also in Greece, one of the best compliments, which we will not do here, that you can give the chef, the restaurant, is when you're finished, you take your plate and smash it on the floor. And it's the ultimate compliment, right?
We won't be doing that tonight.
No, we will not.
But we may have a little bit of parsley or something on our teeth tonight. And that brings back such a funny story.
It does bring back a funny story. Should we tell it really quick? So,
tell them, Bill.
One time we were singing the prayer. Somebody had just brought us some Mediterranean food.
Yes.
And so we look at each other when we sing the prayer. And so I was looking at Don, and I was really trying to get his attention, and, just kind of going, just in between. And so he thought I was giving him, like, you sound amazing. Oh, it's
I just thought,
beautiful.
Wow. I'm singing so good tonight. I was so...
And I kept going,
Yep.
Well, and then you finished the prayer. You went
off, and everybody loved it. I went right to the dressing room and looked. And over this too, completely covered was parsley, lettuce.
Yes.
The tabbouleh. So when she was telling me,
I just didn't know how to. Anyway.
It was so good.
We've had a big week.
Tell them, Bill.
We have recovered from our RV trip, which was so
phenomenal.
So fun. Sorry, I'm going to quit eating while we're talking because I'm going to burp.
Oh, well, that's okay. A little bit of that's healthy. I have a Diet Coke for you.
We had such a great time, and we got to, see a lot of the family.
Oh, we did. 1,800 miles later.
Yeah.
In the RV, and however many states, we got to see everybody, which was fantastic.
And we learned, and this is our tip that we want to pass along to y'all, is buffer in some time before your trip.
Yeah.
Because you'll need to prepare emotionally, physically, and all that. And buffer in some time after your trip so you can recover. We're not as young as we used to be. So the trip and all the activities were so fun. But we just found when we got home, we just needed a day or two.
And I think we did better this time in prepping. You know what? We didn't blaze there and kill ourselves getting there.
Yeah.
I think we took our time, and we really took our time coming back and re-entering.
Yeah.
And took a day, and it was fantastic.
That's great.
So we really recovered well. So I think the prep, more than even the trip was fantastic, but the prep and the recovery.
It was very good. So the other thing, one thing that's going on in Oklahoma,
yes,
I think it's kind of going on everywhere.
Yes,
is we're seeing the COVID numbers go up, and I just want to throw this out as a challenge for y'all to think about.
Yes,
it seems to be those who have not had COVID or have not been vaccinated.
Yes.
Are getting COVID.
Yes.
And the age is going younger and younger and younger.
Yes.
So I just really want to throw this out as a challenge that you think about it. Our kids in Indiana started school and they went one day and then somebody showed up.
Yes.
Who had COVID.
Yes.
And now they're home again for 10 days.
Yes.
So let's do what's in front of us and on our side of the line to do. I'm not nudging. I'm not, selling. I'm just asking all of us to just really think about, could it be helpful? I know our age group, to be real honest, has been a little resistant about the vaccines.
Yes.
And Don and I have both had both vaccines. We did Moderna.
Yes.
And we want to get Dr. Andy on again in the next couple of weeks.
We will. We'll have him because there are questions.
He can answer some of the legitimate questions. But one of the things that he always says,
Yes.
talk to your personal health care provider.
Yes.
That is the one who will give you the best advice about you. Because we understand there's some factors that don't allow people to be vaccinated. So I'm just throwing that out there because we are seeing a rise.
We are.
And in Oklahoma right now, there are no beds anywhere
I think
for
Tennessee.
people.
Oh, that's
And
lovely.
That was a very big car.
Yes, a Dodge. Making his presence known. Love it.
So there's just no beds. There's none in Tennessee.
Right.
And I don't know what it's like in your state. So it's troubling.
It is.
It's troubling. So that's all I want to say about that.
Well, let's talk a little bit about. We're on location. We've talked about that. It's Almanac Moment. Should we talk a little bit about Almanac?
We can't. Oh, you know what? Hi. We're just doing a little TV show here.
Yeah, it looks like it's romantic to me.
Hey, our very own Jay Rouse
Yes.
has been nominated for a Dove Award.
Such great news.
His musical, it's called Love Lifted Up, an Easter musical by Day Wind Company. And the Dove Awards will be held on October the 19th. So, way to
52nd
go.
annual.
Way to go, Jay Rouse. We're just pumped for him.
Congratulations,
That's
Jay.
really, really exciting.
Jay and Amy now, again, as you know, are artists in residence here with us in Oklahoma City. And whenever we take off on a concert, Nesters, which we've got a couple dates we'll talk about
Yes.
coming to you,
Yes.
Jay and Amy, Don and Sandi,
Yeah.
or a.k.a. Dan and Cindy,
Yeah.
hail from Oklahoma City now. And we're
August the
coming to you.
20th, we're
Yes.
coming to Waynesboro, Virginia.
There you go.
Thomas will put the information up.
There you go.
And August the 28th, we're
Yes.
going to be in Forsyth, Georgia. Because it's a Saturday, Don will not be able to be with us because he has to be here on Sunday. So I'm bringing Jonathan.
Right. Hello, that's not a downer.
If
that's
you
a
know
good.
Jonathan, you know. So Thomas will put those dates up and you can join us. But tomorrow, not only is it Sunday and we have church,
Yes.
it's a national what?
Tomorrow is a National Day of Relaxation, which is fantastic. We were doing a little bit of research, and August 15 is National Day of Relaxation. Now, again, today is the 200, I want to say, let me look at this. Today is, I think, the 226th day. Let's double check that. Yes,
We are over halfway through the year.
226 through, and believe it or not, 39 days. I repeat, 39 days until fall. So,
Can
folks,
I say hallelujah?
well, I love
'Cause
summer.
it's been very hot everywhere.
Yes, it is the dog days of summer, but get out there and enjoy them because fall is going to be coming here in 39 days. But tomorrow is sort of a Canizo moment too for us, is the National Day of Relaxation. Now,
What?
Yes, National Day.
Tell us, Dan. Oh, you know what I forgot to say? So we call this Dan and Cindy
Okay.
because we have to say it every week because
Okay.
people ask.
Okay, fine.
So we call this Sunsets with Dan and Cindy. We know full well. This is Don. I am Sandy. We know full well. But it came from a skit we did a few years ago at church.
Yes.
And we've just kind of had fun calling it our pre-tiree names.
Yes.
So we know we're not Dan and Cindy.
Right.
But it's just been fun to kind of this sunset season of our life
Exactly.
to have this persona. So
There,
go.
we'll explain it weekly for you. Okay? Well, so tomorrow is August 15th, National Day of Relaxation. Now, you would think an older person would have started this, but it was started, back in 1985, Michigan-based Sean Muller, who thought of this day when he was 9 years old.
9 years old.
9 years of
It's
age.
stressful being 9.
It is stressful. But what it is, it's a day to kick back, a day to relax, a day to go to the park, a day to enjoy your favorite book, a day to kick back and really just enjoy and relax and enjoy the day. A stress-free day,
Yeah.
which really coincides with Sabbath, what it should be.
It absolutely does. And you know, we were talking about tomorrow being the National Day of Relaxation. And everybody relaxes differently.
Yes.
You and I relax
That's a great
differently.
point, Cindy. You know what? We do.
I relax. So my mind, I may not always be busy outward, but my mind is constantly going. So for me, relaxation has to involve something to make my mind stop working. So I'll usually watch, like I'll binge watch Hallmark, or grab a book that isn't like too heavy. And that kind of helps my mind kind of slow down and stop obsessing, because my addiction of choice is worry. And so that's how I relax. And you relax.
Very differently. Which is an interesting point to talk about. Get you some hummus there. Get you some pita bread. You got to eat a little something.
Well, I just don't want to burp in front of everybody.
No one's going to burp in front of everybody. They know we're eating, and it's wonderful. But relaxation can be very different. For me, it's active relaxation. For me, like today, I went and hit 2 or 3 buckets of golf balls. For me to go to the gym, work out for 30 minutes a day, that is as important a time for me every day for my body. It impacts my spirit. So relaxation, again, it can be active. It could be a walk, it could be a jog, it could be active, or it could be passive. But however you do that, know that it's key to build in some of that time daily for you. Because you know what? If you're not taking care of you,
exactly,
how are you going to be able to take care of anybody else?
Exactly.
So it's key.
Well, it's like, when they say on the airplane, in the event of an emergency and the oxygen masks come down, put your mask on first. You know why they say that? Not because they think everyone's selfish. It's like, if you don't get oxygen, you're not going to be able to help anyone. So tomorrow is a National Day of Relaxation. And our friends at Inspiration, because we're doing a cruise in March.
March 19th through 26th again, 2022.
Caribbean sunsets.
Sunsets when?
Caribbean.
Yes.
Our friend Selah are co-hosting with us. Travis Cottrell will be with us.
Yes.
We have Jared Hall, who's a fabulous illusionist.
And drum roll, please.
And Suzanne
the diva
Stabile,
of all.
the godmother of the Enneagram.
That's it.
So, because tomorrow is the National Day of Relaxation, Inspiration is offering anyone who signs up for a cruise today or tomorrow, you get $100 of onboard credit.
Wow.
So that means you can go to the spa, you could go to the gift shop, you have $100 of onboard credit. So thank you to our friends at Inspiration for making that.
Love it.
It's a great thing to look forward to. Do you remember the cruise about our daughters and onboard credit?
That's a story that we may have to save for Sunsets on the Caribbean.
Yes.
It's a great story.
Yes,
We'll have to save that for the Dan and Cindy Live. But remember your dates. March 19 through 26, 2022. So again, tomorrow, get that $100 extra credit. And we've heard this, that cabins are going fast.
Now, it doesn't go towards the cabin, so it goes towards on-board credit.
Correct.
But they're just offering that in honor of National Day of Relaxation.
Love it.
So Thomas will post that link. Thank you, Thomas, for that.
I'm getting buzzed by flies.
I know, we are getting a little bit buzzed.
That's okay, but
by the flies. So, what else you got? How about crossings?
Well, we talked a little bit. So our National Day of Relaxation could be our Canizo moment.
Yeah.
Again, we want to bring you the best of current information, resources, and experiences, all to help you live life well. Remember to check us out at www.canizo.com. Check out the website, the daily blog. And I think this week I talked a little bit about summer potpourri, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, about getting out there and enjoying the summer. Tomorrow, again, Sandy is artist in residence at Crossings Community Church. Will be live. She'll be with me in the chapel at 8:30. But remember, at crossings.church at 9:30 Central and 11 Central, you can see both blended and our contemporary services. Sandy will be singing in the sanctuary tomorrow, right?
Yes.
So join us tomorrow, and Marty's getting ready to start a fantastic series, a brand new series that he's going to unpack tomorrow. You won't want to miss. The next 6 to 8 weeks are going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, that's crossings.church. And anything else you want to know, just put /info and you can find out about us there. But
and when you sign in,
yes,
if
yes,
you're
go ahead.
watching, go ahead and sign in.
Yes.
We love to know. Crossings loves to know where you're watching from.
Yes.
But always be sure to tell them Dan and Cindy sent you, because
Exactly.
we love to mess with their head.
Well, in honor of our National Day of Relaxation, I've asked Cindi if she'd read a prayer tonight, a prayer tonight. And as we prepare for that, here is that prayer, and I'm going to give you that. Before she does that, I would ask tonight that wherever you are tonight around the world, we're aware of our military families and the military situation in the Middle East. And I would just ask all of us to be praying for guidance, for supernatural direction,
Yes.
and for God's hand, as He
Clarity,
has clearly to lead
wisdom.
our leaders as they make decisions that have impact globally all over the world. So let's lift up our leaders, and let's lift up our military and our military families and those who are in harm's way to bring peace in this world. Let's lift them and pray for them specifically tonight. Sandy?
I'm so glad you said that. Let me close with this prayer for relaxation. Jesus, I am stressed. Help me to accept your invitation to come empty and receive the rest I need. Help me to willingly release my fear, my worries, my agenda, and my to-do list. Ooh. Ease the tension and replenish my body. Silence the voices of doubt and speak your words of truth. Remove the heaviness of my day and pour out abundantly into my life. Fill me with your peace, with your joy, with your love. Fill me until the overwhelm is consumed by your grace. And my life reflects the beauty of resting in you. Amen and amen.
Well, folks, hey, thanks for joining us. It's been fantastic. We want to thank NuNu's Cafe.
Yes.
Again, go to nunuscafe.com. If you're ever in Oklahoma City, you've got to stop. Thanks for joining us. And until next week, remember at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, let's say 3:30 in Cyprus, 5:30 Pacific time, and in Australia.
Tomorrow.
We'll see everybody
Bye,
next week.
everybody.
Thanks.